One of my favorite shows when I was growing up as a kid was The Wizard of Oz. And I remember one of my favorite sayings in that movie was when Dorothy said, you know, Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Every morning when I wake up and turn on the national news, sometimes I ask myself a question, am I still in the United States of America?
Yes.
Because I hear some of the craziest ideas, and I wonder where they're coming from. And the idea of assimilation, every refugee, whether it be a refugee or an immigrant coming into the United States, taking for granted the fact that you say they are assimilating. Not all are assimilating. I don't think there's an individual sitting in this room today that doesn't agree with someone coming here through the legal process. And I understand the difference in refugees and illegal immigration. I don't think there's a person here that disagrees with the process of someone coming here legally through our process where they learn our language, they learn our customs, they learn that we are a constitutional republic, they learn that we have laws, and they do not come with the idea of setting up their own communities, establishing their own laws, their own culture, therefore vastly changing American culture.
Yes.
I see that happening across the country to varying degrees, some in other parts more than here in the state of Arkansas, but I also see it in Northwest Arkansas. You have schools like in Springdale where they speak 46 different languages. You have schools that are stressed out in Northwest Arkansas. You have federal schools that I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, who have now made it a policy to not have anything that relates to Christmas. And also, they disallowed any type of patriotic speeches or any patriotic material in school. And I'm open, if someone can correct me, those things are not assimilating into our society as a constitutional republic country that was founded on Judeo-Christian principles.
That's right. Exactly.
So that in itself troubles me a lot.
Don't you dare speak for the group.
Could you please hold it down?
They can speak. I can speak.
Those things are troubling to me and a lot of the people that live within my Senate district and a lot of people in the state of Arkansas. Could you address that?
Well, we've had Italian immigrants come to the United States of America. In New York, they have the Italian district. In Arkansas, we have Town. And it is a source of cultural pride where the Zupols and the Pinaldos, because those of a cultural heritage, they naturally like to live together and celebrate their Americanism, but also celebrate the fact that they are of Italian descent. You know, the Irish Americans love that culture, and so there's not anything unusual about having a cultural identity with where you came from, at the same time being as steadfast and loyal Americans as anyone that's been here since the Revolution. And it usually takes a generation. It takes time to assimilate and get over the language barriers. But that's what America has done successfully for 200 plus years. And you know, just because we have challenges today doesn't mean we can't. We have to make sure that we have the right number. President Trump has made sure that instead of 100,000, it's down to 18,000 refugees. Can we successfully integrate 18,000 refugees in the United States of America? I think we can. And I think that's consistent with the greatest values of our country. Each of you are leaders in your community. You've got a choice to make. You can create fear or you can help resolve fear. I challenge you to help resolve fear, have the facts, and to talk about those. And I know that many of you are doing that. And, you know, I make tons of decisions every day affecting our state. I try to communicate as well as I can with the members of the General Assembly. I'll continue to try to do that. Senator Rice, I want you all to have all the information that you need. Sometimes it's not a perfect system, but we try to communicate. This was an executive branch decision that I was called upon to make. I made that decision. I tried to communicate as much as we could. We'll always try to do it better. But Senator Stubblefield, I'm a native Arkansan. I understand change, and I understand resistance to change. We're not changing the culture of Arkansas. We're just sharing the culture of Arkansas, that those who also are troubled, coming from terrible circumstances, and I think we can embrace them.
All right, we have another question. Whitaker?